Good afternoon, Chestermere. Today is April 24th. Today, Dr. Hinshaw announced that Alberta now has 4,017 cases of COVID-19. Chestermere's total confirmed case number has risen to 20. 11 are currently active, and thankfully 9 have recovered. This past Sunday, I shared a video of information about regulations for being outside during the pandemic. Over the past few days of warmer weather, the emergency management team reports being pleased to see so many people making an effort to be smart and safe and separated from people that they do not live with. Thank you, Chestermere, for your cooperation. As spring continues to arrive, it is important to be mindful. Just because winter is leaving, COVID-19 is not. While people are out and about, so too is the virus. And while we are doing very well in terms of our numbers and contract cases, we must remain vigilant, cautious, and practice the safety measures we now become accustomed to. Here to tell us about some amendments to our orders and things to be mindful of in the good weather is our Director of Emergency Management, Bernie Morton.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would like to commence by thanking the many dozens of our community members who have expressed their thanks and gratitude to our emergency team and for looking after our health and our safety. These times are difficult for all, and in return, I would like to join the Mayor and express my thanks to all of you for practicing safe protocols and doing what is needed to stay healthy and safe during these troubling times. As Dr. Hinshaw alluded today, this virus is not going anywhere, and it remains very contagious and dangerous. Again, for many months, we must be cautious and diligent in how we lead our lives. Other communities are facing very challenging and dangerous outbreaks, and to them, our thoughts and prayers are with them. We are fortunate in Chestermere that we remain steady with our cases. 20 total, 11 active, and 9 recovered. Today, I am announcing some changes to the CHEMA orders, which I believe are good for the community. But I also caution that these changes must be monitored. We want everyone to stay safe as the weather warms, and as long as you are well and do not have any symptoms of COVID-19, we want to encourage people to go outside for exercise and fresh air, but to do so safely. Firstly, a reminder on the existing regulations before I get to some changes. The current provincial regulations require that you must stay at least 2 meters away from anyone you do not live with, and you cannot gather in groups of more than 15. In Chestermere, this means that you can go for a walk with a friend, stop and say hello to your neighbor, and have a beverage on their driveway. All we ask is that you continue to keep a safe physical distance of no less than 2 meters from anyone who is not in your immediate family, and do not gather in large groups. Again, inside your home, any current permanent resident, along with members of your immediate family and any assigned caregiver, can congregate together, as long again as the number does not exceed 15. For contractors or household maintenance personnel coming to your home, ask and make sure that they are not sick or have any COVID-19 symptoms. And they must wear a mask while conducting business inside your home for protection. Our current order for events, festivals, markets, garage and yard sales and recreation activities remain in effect and have been amended to better align with the existing provincial regulations recently announced. And now, our more significant changes. During our weekly COVID-related calls with the Chief Medical Officer of Health, the Premier, the Minister of Municipal Affairs, and other health and government officials, it has been made clear that the provincial government is now closely examining ways in which our summertime activities, including lake and golf course activities, can be done safely in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. This is good news for everyone. Given these developments, effective today, I have suspended our local orders related to the suspension of lake activities and the golf course. This is in anticipation of the pending decisions from the province. Our previous order had suspended these activities until June 1st. That said, the province still has golf courses listed as a non-essential service, and therefore, by provincial order, our golf course can't yet open. But I am confident that a new safe use and play regulations are coming soon from the province. and golfers will be able to open and enjoy their activity safely once our golf course is open and new measures are implemented. In addition, I'm also lifting the restriction of public use of sports fields so kids can play. This does not include, yet, any organized sports activities or teams. This restriction remains in effect until June 1st or until new measures are announced by the province. Our playground equipment, bike park, skate park, basketball courts, and tennis courts still remain closed because of the challenges with keeping kids and users safe and preventing the spread of COVID-19. However, like our parks, sports fields are wide open spaces, with parents responsibly and closely monitoring their children and encouraging them to practice safe physical distancing and not congregating as per provincial rules. The Chestermere Emergency Management Agency feels a sports field can be open and a safe place to run and to play. We will closely monitor all activities in sports fields on the lake and in the golf course once open to ensure that those enjoying these activities and having outdoor fun are doing it safely. Finally, I would like to add that many of you have expressed concern about your organics or green cart collection as remained on a bi-weekly schedule. The decision was made because of staffing, operations and equipment challenges identified after the city took over these operations from CUI. Many of you mentioned that being able to garden and complete yard work is a healthy way to get outdoors and to stay active and mentally healthy. And having only bi-weekly organics collection will cause challenges for residents who fill their cart weekly. We heard your concerns, and I agree. Today, after working through some of the logistical and operational challenges that led to the decision to remain on a bi-weekly schedule for the spring and summer, I'm happy to report that organics collection can move to a weekly schedule starting May 4th. I want to express my thanks to the city's operations department for working with me on these challenges and for finding a way to help our residents freely enjoy gardening and yard work and not have to worry about collection or storage. In conclusion, I would like to say that we all know how short the spring and summer season can be in Alberta. And none of us ever wants something to ever hinder our ability to enjoy these few precious months. However, I want to echo Dr. Hinshaw's words from today, that the virus will be with us for many months to come. We must continue to support her and the province's efforts and message that beating COVID-19 will take all of our collective efforts and sacrifices. We are flattening the curve, but the possibility of it resurging are still very present and very possible. We continue to remind you that you must stay home. When you are sick, you should stay inside when possible, avoid congested areas, and always stay at least 2 meters away from anyone you do not live with. If you would like more clarity on our local orders or the provinces, or for so much more information on COVID-19, visit chestermere.ca/COVID-19. Together, we can do it, Chestermere. Thank you.